Hey, it's Stu here from Audio Plugin, kind of sweaty, exhausted guy. That's me. It's It's Friday, so that means it's time for the weekly deals and news and stuff video that I do every week for you, even when I don't have time for it and I'm tired and I've got so much stuff to do. I'm doing it anyway because I'm committed. All right, I'm committed to you and this. For some reason. So anyway, yeah, here I am. It's some holidays. It's hot, and the nursery's closed, and I've got like a 5-year-old and an 8-month-old, and it's crazy town. It's great fun. Yeah, so I'm a bit tired. Didn't get a good night's sleep last night, and I'm just trying to jam so much stuff in at the moment. Like, fortunately, we've got the angel of a mother-in-law who's here at the moment looking after the kids, so my wife can do a little bit of stuff herself and I can do this. And so as a result of being completely unprepared and just overwhelmed with everything at the moment, I don't really have any news. And well, I'll tell you what, there's one thing we can talk about. It's a bit of news. Is old Plugin Alliance, or Brainworks, actually it's part of Plugin Alliance, like Dirk's original business. They got caught up in the severe weather stuff in Germany last week, and the offices, the BX Brainworks offices, were flooded. There was like loads of damage. I don't know if you follow Dirk or you're in the Plugin Alliance group, but yeah, it was quite sad. It was quite intense, and I mean, luckily, they're a huge successful business and I'm pretty sure they will survive. I think there was a bit of an issue with like insurance possibly not covering it. So there's, you know, it's not all rosy obviously, but yeah, that's a terrible thing to happen, and it's just interesting to see it affect the plugin world. I mean, I don't know if you are in that area or if you've been affected by any of this sort of extreme weather, but yeah, I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Mad world. But yeah, so the point is, what do you think about that? Yeah, that's my engagement bait this week. God, it's awful, isn't it? Yeah, let's talk about the weather again. Should we talk about the weather again, or should we talk about plugins? Should we talk about plugin companies and how there's such a huge range of them, aren't there? Because you can imagine, like, if it wasn't Brainworks, if it was one of these smaller businesses without sort of huge customer base and like big product range and all this kind of stuff, that could wipe them out. You know, if that was their gear gone and no insurance, that business would fold, wouldn't it? So in a way, you know, Brainworks are lucky that they are Brainworks and that they're going to make it through. You know they are, you know, and they're going to be having a few sales as well, so we'll see them popping up. You know, they're going to be having some, like, let's make some extra money to cover the losses sales. But you know they're a very profitable business. You've seen Dirk driving around in his Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever. I don't know cars. I don't really know cars, but he's doing fine. Okay, so they're going to survive, but still sad. You know, Dirk, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you're not, yeah, sorry for you having to go through that. It looked awful. It looked really awful. I can't imagine. I had a house fire when I was a kid, and that was fucking awful. No, that was like soul destroying. Like I pretty much lost everything in the whole house. Had to move into a caravan and live in that for pretty much until I left school. Yeah, so I never actually moved back into the house after it was rebuilt. But my parents live there now, and it's got an extra extension, and you know they're doing fine. But you know, not that it was a good thing. It was horrible. So I can relate to natural disasters and that kind of like psychological trauma that can cause. I mean, look at me now, total mess. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That's not really engagement baiting, isn't it? Because I didn't really ask you a question. Have you? I'm going to sound like someone selling insurance now, but have you been in an accident recently or ever in your life? Have you ever had all your possessions just disappear overnight in a puff of smoke, literally, or drown underwater or whatever? What's your experience with this kind of disaster? Let's talk about that. You know, it may be painful, so if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it, but you know, I'm interested. I've shared my story. House fire, fucking awful. Anyway, I gotta burn through it. Right, deals of the week. Let's get on with the deals of the week. Deals of the week is based on a poll that we hold in our Deals and Freebies Facebook group. We've got over 45,000 members, and every week we ask them what they think the best deals are that week, and they can add their own options and everyone can vote, and then I write up the results every week, which is what you're watching now. So let's get on with it, shall we? Number one is an interesting one because I don't think it's available anymore. From what I saw in the comments, it's now out of stock, so we may have flooded them with people claiming this freebie, but check it out anyway. Maybe that's changed since I've done this video. It was due to expire tomorrow anyway, I think. So this is the Proclethia synthesizer from Dimai Sound. Now, I've probably pronounced a lot of words wrong there, but it's a synth, and it's on offer, it's on intro offer, but with the code JLYFR31, you can pick it up for free. Possibly, or you could. A lot of people did. I'm not sure if you still can. But it made number 1. It was very popular. Number 2 is 40% off of Cubase 11 upgrades and updates, and that's a standard kind of thing, but it's quite popular. So that is a huge 40% off because they've just updated to version 11. Go check that out. Number 3 is a nice big one, 80% off of Isotope Insight 2. I like using this one. I got it with the whole kind of bundle. So yeah, that's just a monitoring software, but yeah, at the moment it's 80% off, so that's a nice price for a nice little bit of sort of monitoring your levels and your headroom and all that kind of stuff. 8% off Isotope Insight 2. Number 4 is Acoustica Audio Black for free, and that's just until August 23rd, so that's until near the end of next month. And what is it? So Black is an Aqua plugin that includes 2 free players focused on gain staging, but the secret behind Black is the accompanying preamp emulations that provide the authentic analog console sound. Interesting. So that's a basic kind of stripped down version, then you can get there's some larger versions of that, you can get some extra bits and bobs with that. So yeah, I should probably grab that before it's not free anymore and add it to my growing collection of Acoustica plugins that I haven't installed yet. Number 5 is Excite, and I'm going to pronounce it Excite, but it's got an exclamation mark in there. Like an upside down eye. I used to work for a company that did that. They were called, I won't say what they're called because I don't need to talk about that. But yeah, they did the whole eye upside down as an exclamation mark in their name. Very, very cool. So design. Anyway, this is a snare drum and it's by Chair. I love the fact they're called Chair, which sounds really boring, but it actually stands for something else, which I'm not going to look up right now. But if you pop along, you can find out what it stands for. I'm going to guess the A stands for audio. I think that's a solid guess, and it's free, and it's a free version of there's a paid version that you can get, but it's basically a snare drum emulation. So what does it do? It's ultra realistic sound through physical modeling. There you go. And correct me if I'm wrong, is it Windows only? No, it can't be because that's a Mac window. Okay, yeah, no, looks cool. Anyway, a free snare. Why not? Grab it, see how it goes. Right, that was number 5 on the list. I'm so poorly prepared this week, I tell you. Let's do the free plugins report, and I know for a fact I'm going to click on this and it's going to bring up last week's free plugins report because I haven't updated the link and I haven't updated the personal picks either. I'm just really slacking off because yeah, I mean, it's just everything's wild at the moment. But I'm still here, I'm still having a go, I'm doing my best for you, I'm trying. Anyway, so let's go across to the free plugins report. This is on plugindeals.net, which is the best news source for new plugin deals. And I'm going to have to go to the homepage to find the actual latest plugin deals report. So as you can see, they've got lots of news on new deals and offers and things like that are popping up, as well as this list of deals which are all over 50% off, which is pretty neat. It's the only plugin deals website you need to have in your bookmarks, so do that. And yeah, here's the free plugins report for this week, and I haven't had a look at it yet, so let's hope it's good. What have we got? We've got Amp Limiter from Produce R&B for free, of course. All these are free. So Amp is a new plugin designed specifically as a tool to make drum sounds punchier, more present, and more demanding in a mix. So what does it do? Simple CPU-efficient effects plugin for elevating the perceived loudness of your drums and other instruments without overthinking it. So look, it's got a limiter in there, soft clipper, some EQ, and a saturator. Interesting. Well, if it's any good, that's not a bad little freebie, but it looks of it. Then we've got Finisher Micro by UJAM for free, and that is an audio effect that will kick off an entirely new series of plugins. Blah blah blah. Finisher Micro will keep inspiring your product. I have no idea what that does. What does it do? I don't know. It's free. Pick it up, check it out. There's probably a video about it somewhere. And then we got this one. This was actually on our deals of the week last week. This is Art Deco Piano from IK Multimedia. So you just have to subscribe and you can get that free for Sample Tank, I think. So that's a good one. Vast House from Wavegrove. What's this then? It lives on instrument channels, buses, and it's known to have been spotted on the master channel too. Doesn't say what it is. What is it? What is it? I have no idea what that is, but it looks like some kind of maybe saturator or something like that. Most neutral input gain and tame at 0. It brings down and blocks overly harsh frequencies present in vocal S's. Oh, so what? It's like a smooth thing? Okay. Maybe it works a bit like Soothe, but anyway, that's a free jobby there. As with all of these, if you want to find out a bit more info, as well as visiting the website, you can check out these links, which will take you to the discussion in the Facebook group about them, which is really handy, so you can get some real people's opinions rather than just the people who are trying to sell the stuff. And then what have we got here? 3 sampler from Sashart for free, donation where minimum $5 or logged in account. Presumably that means it is free somehow. So it's a simple and easy to use sampler for those who want to use the resources using only 3 samplers. What was that? Weird. Anyway, so yeah, that's just a little sampler for free. That's interesting. So then we got get STRX from Arboreal Audio for free. And that's been updated. It is a... I have no idea what that is. Strix. STRX, not Strix. Oh, blah. 4 times oversampling for higher rendering. Dekinked preamp distortion algorithm. So is it distortion? Interesting. Tone. It looks kind of like an amp, so maybe it's some kind of distortion thing. There we go. Anyway, and then we got Excite from Chair Audio for free. That one popped into the top 5. Wok from It's All Noise for free. This is for full contact, so you need full contact for this one. This wok had cooked its last kitchen and was ready for new life. Oh, so it's actually a wok. There you go. So yeah, contact wok. I got some interesting sounds coming from that. I quite fancy that. I might grab that. Yeah, that looks interesting. Oh, and another weird one. What's this? Beer Kit from Kylum Audio for free. On a very rare occasion, there was a can of beer left over in the fridge. We decided to see if it could make some cool sounds out of it, rather than immediately drink it. So there you go, another kind of novelty instrument. But you don't need contact for this one, I don't believe. There you go. There you go, guys. There you go. Right, that's all the deals of the week. What have I done? I've accidentally clicked on Siri. I never use Siri. Go away, Siri. Sorry about that. I'm on top form this week. You know, I tell you what, I better get better at this because at the moment I'm kind of getting worse, aren't I? You know, it's all going downhill. So if you've got any suggestions for how to sort my life out and make my YouTube videos better, let me know in the comments. Yeah. And as always, I'll see you in the Facebook group, which is where most of you hang out anyway, and I'm going to go and get on with all the other tons of work that I've got to try and get done before the end of the day, and probably try and sort of help out with the kids a little bit as well. So until next time, right, have a good weekend, have a great week, all right? I've said all right so many times now. I think I probably need to sleep for a month, but anyway, that's me, I'm out, take care, see you later, bye-bye.